Last night I used the tips of my shoes as my pillow. That was it. Which it ended up working out just fine, but I thought that was kind of funny. I mean, as like rough and makeshift as I usually do things, that was the first for sure. Just the tips of my sneakers as my pillow. So here's the move. Take the kicks off, let the socks dry. Maybe I can get one more day out of them. No, I should change them. I'll hang them right here. Pants for mosquitoes repellent. And that's about it. There's not really much to it. I'm really low on water, so I'm not gonna drink too much. Try to save it, because I don't really know the next time I'm gonna come across water is. Could be like literally 30 seconds down the road, for all I know. But just in case, just leave it like that. And we're good to take a nap here. Wow, that's nice. So much of this whole area reminds me of Arizona. It smells like it. It smells like the forest there. Something about the way the trees smell. And the doves in the morning, they all make the same noise. I married a girl from Arizona some years ago. Other than passing through for work, I've not been there or ever thought about moving back there again. It kind of feels like that's where she lives. That's like her place. And I forget sometimes that I guess that used to be my home, I guess. That used to be the place I felt most connected to. And now I never think about it. Well, I really don't know if this is gonna fly. There's this, I guess, somewhat of a little cutout of a river that runs through the town, and there was some steps with a gate that led down here. Seems like an okay place maybe to sleep. See if it's too dark or not. I'm just underneath this bridge. Yeah, might be all right if it works out. This might have to be one of the nicest places I've stayed the night. Yeah, I think this beats the Eiffel Tower any day. All right, well, I'll try to get some shut-eye. I use the tips of my shoes as a pillow again. It's honestly not too bad. It might be my new regiment. Just kind of put them together. I got my sleeping bag liner as a pillow. This was a nice place to sleep. It's kind of a mix of the first two nights. The rats in Paris, and when I slept on that park bench, there was bats circling my head all through the night. Just like little squeaking bats. And this time I had squeaking bats. I'm looking at them right now, just flying around. And also rats coming crawling against the wall. I had to pull the mat off the wall so that they wouldn't bother me as much. Oh, my neck. Ow. Ooh. This is too sassy of a position for you guys. What do you guys think? If I could lift my leg. Is this all right? I didn't expect when I woke up yesterday to be going to sleep with a full bicycle beside a beautiful creek or whatever this is, waterway, in a nice little mountain town. And it's the first full day of riding, and now I've given up completely, I guess, a point of direction. So we'll just kind of keep exploring aimlessly, just keep taking roads and see where they lead us. I don't want to get up. Oh, my back hurts. Oh no, it's like all the bones in my spine are like not supporting mine. I don't know if it's the sleeping on the tips of my shoes or the backpack, but I'm gonna assume the backpack. Okay. Just like that, another morning down. It ain't that hard out here, guys. Maybe I try to make it look harder than it is. Maybe. You just go until you're too tired to stay awake. Then your body falls asleep on its own. Next thing you know, whether you slept a lot or you didn't, the sun will be up again, as long as you're patient enough to wait for it. And then you just distract yourself with little tasks throughout the day. Next thing you know, you're too tired to stay awake again. And then you just let the days pass on. I think that's kind of the whole point. Sometimes I try to think about what the point is out here. Just not a smart thing to do probably, but I think it's just to see how long you can last, see how many days you can let pass by, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes I think it's about how far I get, how much distance I travel, but I think that doesn't make sense. I think when I'm thinking like that, it's not a good thing. Even on the highways back home, I'm always so focused on getting somewhere. Let's just try to let another day pass by today. See what we get, see what the road gives us.
I haven't been filming much because nothing new was really happening. Just a whole lot of sweating. I got a haircut. You might not be able to see it right now, but yeah, I got a great haircut, a French haircut from a guy. That was much needed. What else? Just walked up this hill. Just walked up this fucking hill, and we're headed to whatever is behind that corner, which I really don't know. But we're up here in the mountains, which is good. It feels good. I really thought I was gonna want to. I thought I was gonna want to spend my time by the beach, which I know I could have stayed along the coast, but I didn't really want to. I wanted to get up to where there's less people. So you can see I'm sweating like a pig as always. It's all right. Just keep sweating. My eyes are stinging.
Check that out.
gonna sleep for the night. Sorry, I know it's really dark. I got this sleeping bag just kind of laid out flat open. So far I haven't gotten a bunch of mosquitoes while I've been sitting up, so maybe I'll get lucky, but I'm assuming they'll pile in. But it's really hot right now. I'm sweating a lot, even just laying here shirtless. And then I got I'll just show you the setup. Got the sleeping bag liner just in case that comes up, and my pants as a pillow. Got the sleeping mat under here, and yeah, just on this quiet road right next to some sort of a farm. Been passing a lot of vineyards, and this road seems quiet enough and the area seems nice enough. I think it's just fine if I think it's all right if I just lay here on the side. Okay, where's the moon? I'll end it on the moon for you guys. Oh, there she is. There she is. Let's see if we get the moon. I'm on my second espresso, and I just finally ordered some food because I am very hesitant to get back on the road. I was sitting here with an empty glass for a long time, and I wanted to sit here longer, so I was like, I'd better just order more stuff. There's a lot of footage of me walking the bike up the hill, but being passed by so many bicyclists who are just, you know, geared down all the way, and they're just like slowly pedaling real lightly, just moving super slow up the hills. I just was like, all right, I'm gonna run that, give that a shot. And so I've just been doing a lot of that too, trying to stay on the bike, just trying to push through, imagining like I'm in a spin class or something where I just have to keep going. Don't think about it. Don't think about how big the hill is. Just keep pedaling. It's been working out all right. I'm obviously no cyclist, so, but I've been hanging in there. I'm getting better. I've been getting better. I'm very proud of myself for all the pedaling I've been doing. I think I ordered a burger. I'm not totally sure. It was the only thing on the menu that I could kind of understand. Okay, baby, let's go. All right, I just wanted to give you a view of exactly how lost I am. Got some vineyards on either side. This is a one-lane street that's been going for a long time. There was a light at the beginning of it because they can only let one direction of traffic go at a time, but it's been going forever. So yeah, I don't know how much longer it goes, but I took a look at a map when I was at the last cafe where I ate that burger. It looks like, well, I'm definitely still going east, but I ended up way north of the coastline, but we're still going east. So looking at a map was cool, but it doesn't really help as soon as I'm gone from there. So now we're just back to taking random streets, random roads, trying to stay somewhat off the beaten path while still allowing, I guess, myself the access to resources from time to time. But yeah, all right, well, it's time to keep going, I guess. You guys like my green socks? I'm on my last pair of socks. I washed these in the water well, and then one of my pair of boxers that I've been wearing the entire time I was here. I finally took them off last night. Just kind of soaked them and like scrubbed them into each other at the water well, and then just have them tied there so that I could let them dry. But yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, it's been a whole lot of this. I feel like even some much nicer sceneries that I could have filmed, but you know the deal. We got to keep it pushing.
What's up, guys? Here in a French rest stop. A little slice of home here in a faraway land. It's been a few days since I've recorded anything. Today has been I don't know why I'm laughing. Today has been I feel like I'm a news anchor. Today has been a long day of riding, and in between the riding, the new thing that's happened today, out of all the past week or so, is that I have found myself completely out of energy multiple times, and it feels very different than my body hurting, because I just push through that usually. It feels very different than a mental battle, because I'm really not thinking anything. I'm having a good time out here. I'm getting in the groove. I have lost any sense of like missing an idea of home or America or whatever my normal daily routine is. That stuff is kind of washed away. But instead, it has been like just a physical immobility striking me. Do those words in a row make sense in a sentence? I'm not sure. But even when I stopped to eat something, thinking I was like fasting for the first half of the day, and I thought, all right, I need to eat something. And then even when I ate something, it hit me even harder, and I could not get up from the park bench that I was at. Couldn't get up. And I just like sat there like literally for like an hour or so. And then I kept riding. It was the heat of the day. The heat of the day seems like it's around maybe 2 p.m. And I sat down on a ledge by the sidewalk coming into a town. And so I wasn't even in the middle of nowhere. There's people around. I sat on the ledge next to my bike. And I mean, the sun was in a way different part of the sky when I finally woke up, and I was just laying there on the ledge. I don't feel sick at all. I feel good. It's evening time. The heat of the day is gone, so I feel fine right now. But so I don't think it's a sickness, but I just passed out, and yeah, don't really know what that's about. Maybe it'll be gone tomorrow. But bonjour. They said. I feel like they've been saying it a little quicker, so I picked up on that. Bonjour, something like that. Merci beaucoup. I hold my water bottle when I go into a bar, and I say, de l'eau, s'il vous plaît. And I just kind of give them as sweet of a look as I can give, and some people enjoy it, some people don't like it. That's okay. There's nothing I can do about that. Bonjour, ça va? And then I say, ça va et toi? Hopefully that's right. What other French do I got up my sleeve? What other French? That might be it. I feel like there's some other French that I picked up. Excusez-moi. I've been hitting them with the excusez-moi whenever I get the chance. What else? Au revoir. Sorry, I gotta do it with it better. Au revoir. Over.
Hey, oh, I should try to be quiet. Really not the best place. We're staying the night tonight. Just in a parking lot. In a parking lot. I'll show you what I got cooking. Shoes, water, socks drying out. What is that? That's my pants inside the sleeping bag. And I went for a real long time. Through the night because it was cold and I took so many naps today. So I went for a while, but I gotta stop at some point. It's getting aimless and like, I don't know, behind every turn I could end up on a highway for a long time with really nowhere to sleep. So I took this as an opportunity to stop, and I am exhausted, I guess, sort of. So this is it. All right, that's all she wrote. Good night.